Shalom, Kol Haloyim, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Recha Kodash, Shanya Kobad, Kadwala Rekwab, Zequanium Nawa, Wa Shalayakim Nawa. That's double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, Shalom, Wa Barakim, Labakaryim, Shaliyah Sharala. That's peace and blessings to the elect of Israel. So I got my man here. He's about to talk about the FedNow system that's coming this summer. I've been mentioning it in my past maybe 2 or 3 videos, not sure, but I found one speaking about it, going into detail, just so you can understand exactly what's coming. And obviously this is going to lead up to the CBDCs, central bank digital currencies, which will eventually lead up to the micro CHIP, which is the mark of the beast talked about in the book of Revelation chapter 13. That's why I'm bringing this out. That's why we speak on this new currency system that's coming, because it's all leading up to prophecy. So let's check this video out and see what he's talking about.
Tomorrow. Goodbye Zelle, goodbye PayPal, goodbye Venmo. Every app that you have on your phone that is a payment processor, say goodbye and welcome to FedNow. FedNow should be launching in July 1st or so, and that's going to be the new payment processor. It's supposed to be able to transfer payments 365, 7 days a week, 24/7. Now, it's all fun and nice and dandy or whatever, but here is the problem. This is where things get bad, right? We're also accustomed to quick, fast, and in a hurry. We want it right now. Now, that's what they're promoting. But here's the big issue. FedNow will be the funnel that all money gets cycled through. It will go from your bank to FedNow to wherever you're trying to send the money to. So for instance, if you're trying to buy something from Instacart or anything you're buying online, Amazon, it's going to go from your bank to FedNow to Amazon, Walmart, wherever it is you're going to. Now, this is a problem. This is a major problem because now the federal government has full access to your bank account. And not just that, in the fine print, it says that the FedNow is programmable. Now, those of you guys that don't understand what programmable means, let me break this down to you. If, for an example, if let's say we happen to have a pandemic or whatever it is, and they decide, hey, only essential workers are able to go to work. If they know that you're not an essential worker, they can shut down your FedNow card to where, hey, you will not be able to get gas. You will not be able to use that credit card nowhere because you're not supposed to be out. Now, let me give you another example. Let's say you want to go and you want to buy ammo. And you go over to Ammo Bros or Turner's or whatever the case is, and you say, hey, I want to buy 300 rounds of 9mm. You go, you give them your card, denied. You cannot purchase ammo. Why? The federal government doesn't want you to purchase any ammo. That's how FedNow will work. They will have full control and full access to turn on and off your bank account. Now, when this stuff pops up on your phone as an update, make sure that you guys do not comply with this. Do not accept. Read what you're accepting before you accept it. Every banking system, major banking system will have this starting July 1st. Now, this is more so an introduction of the CBDC.
So whether you can accept it or not, the day is going to come, because this is nothing but gradualism. So the day will come in which the charagma, the micro CHIP, will be really pushed out there, and everybody will have no choice but to get it. But of course, the elect will, be kept safe from that device. However, that will be the goal of Esau Edom, for everybody to get it, and you're not going to have a choice. So whether you have a choice with this come July or not, be prepared. Be prepared for something bigger, something greater to come, and this is just one step closer. So this FedNow system is a payment processor, supposedly coming in July, and all of your transactions will go through this payment processor from your bank through FedNow first, funneled through them, and then to Walmart, or then to Amazon, then through Instacart, or wherever you're buying stuff, Shopify, wherever. So it's giving the government full control, full access to your money. It's all about control. And that's why Esau Edom is doing this. Once again, we bring this out because it's leading up to biblical prophecy. And so that's all we're going to talk about here. We're not going to make this too long. This is Revelation 13, verse 16. It says, "And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond." So this right here is an end time prophecy. It's an end time prophecy, and John the Revelator, as they call him, got this vision. And he laid it out to us, I'll say plain upon tables, because ain't no other way to break this down. The charagma ain't sin. It ain't a picture of so-called Jesus Christ. No, it's nothing more than what he says here. He calleth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, meaning everybody. That's not talking about countries or nations, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. That word mark is charagma, and it means something that's pricked, something that's, what you call it. I'll just use that word pricked inside of you. As a matter of fact, we'll just grab it. Mark, charagma, stamp, imprinted. That's what I was thinking of. Thing carved. I mean, this is very much straightforward. Very straightforward. And so this FedNow system is basically building a path to where we're getting away from cash, getting away from the dollar as well, and moving towards something digital, whether it be on your phone or wherever. And then all of a sudden, it's going to move to being in one's hand, in one's forehead. And that is the charagma, the mark, which is the microchip. Verse 17 says, "And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name." So it's all about changing over the monetary system. Because if you can't buy and sell, you can't live, you can't eat. "Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man." That's Esau Edom, the so-called white man. "And his number is 666." That number is everywhere. Just about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, when Meg Thee Stallion threw the pitch for the opening game, I believe, of the baseball season. What number was on the back of her jersey? It was 222, which equals what? 6. It's everywhere. That was nothing but a distraction so that you don't see certain videos like this. You don't see certain videos talking about a cashless society. So you don't see certain videos and just different news outlets talking about how Russia, China, and I'll just say in total these BRICS nations, how they're all banding together to get rid or stay away from the US dollar. Because if that was the case, people would already start panicking. If the entire world knew what we knew, everybody would already start panicking. And that's not what Esau Edom wants. It would mess up his entire plan. So yeah, this is wisdom. This man's system is right there. It's in front of our faces. The Lord gave us this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding so that we can redeem the times, so that we can build up our faith in our spirit. Because when this happens, then Jacob's trouble is going to be right around the corner. Like when this full system is in place, then yeah, something big is going to happen to lead up to that charagma being pushed out there and really made mandatory. I'll use that word. I will grab one more precept, but that really is the point, and I wanted to keep this very straightforward. This is the book of 2 Ezra 16, I just want to bring this out because this needs to be our mindset concerning not only buying and selling, but just in general as we pass through Babylon the Great, because that's what we're doing. We're pilgrims, as verse 40 says, and that's where I'll start. 2nd Ezra 16, verse 40 says, O my people, hear my word, make you ready to the battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth. Mentally, because we're not supposed to have our mind in this place permanently, right? And then physically, because Lord's will, we're going to be taken up by chariots and put back in our homeland. So we're just passing through this place. Now, this is the mindset piece. Verse 41. He that selleth, let him be as he that fleeth away, and he that buyeth as one that will lose. He that occupieth merchandise, as he that hath no profit by it, and he that buildeth, as he that shall not dwell therein. Now, whether it's optional, whether it's optional this July to get be a part of this FedNow system or not, like I mentioned before, the day is going to come regardless, in which they're going to force the charagma on everybody. Now, in that time, if your mind is on your riches, your business, all the money that you have in your savings account, your cryptos, whatever and wherever, then you're going to be as one that occupies merchandise, and you're going to be saying, look, I got profit. I need to go along with this new monetary system to keep my stuff. And then you're going to fall for the okie doke. You don't want that to happen. You don't want to be a part of that number that's borderline on the fence. Oh, should I get this charagma? Should I not? Nah. It needs to be an obvious, blatant, quick no. La'at. I'm not taking it. Done. No, it doesn't matter. The Lord's going to provide for me. I'll be able to eat somehow. If I got to lose the business, I got to lose the business. If I lose my money, I'll lose all the money. In which everyone's going to lose it anyway. Whether you get that charagma or not, Babylon's going to be destroyed. Either way, your business will be gone. It's going to be gone either way. All the money that you have gone. Ain't no point in going with this man's system. Babylon the Great will be completely destroyed according to biblical prophecy. So anyway, let's finish it out. Verse 43 says, He that soweth, as if he should not reap, so also he that planteth the vineyard, or vineyard, as he that shall not gather grapes. And it even says, They that marry, as they that shall get no children, and they that marry not, as the widowers. And therefore they that labor, labor in vain. So you bring certain precepts like this out so that you can understand the mindset that you need to be in, because you don't want to be attached to anything that you have here in Babylon the Great, especially money. Because what comes with money? Emotions. And that's why a majority of people, just in general, it doesn't matter who you are, it's just not meant for everybody. But majority of people can't trade stocks. They can't trade on the foreign exchange market. It's just not them. They can't do it because money is tied to emotions. You see some drawdown, your account is a little bit negative, and all of a sudden you're going crazy. You're ready to flip the whole house up, turn everything upside down. Right? But don't let your emotions get in the way. Don't get attached to anything. Our mind should be on things above, on the kingdom of heaven. And ultimately, knowing that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is going to be the one to provide for us in these end days when this new monetary system switches over. You comply until you can't comply anymore. That's all it's coming down to. As long as you remember that, you're golden. You'll be straight. So I pray that this video was edifying to the elect. Call Halayim Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Rachakudash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.